Hey, everybody. Dr. Angela Shuttlesworth checking in with you all. I am so happy to be here. CEO and founder of Healthy Villages and the Be.Lead.Grow movement. And I wanted to first apologize to those who have been on the journey with me, who started when I was solely using the Healthy Villages name. And I realized maybe I didn't do enough of a shift to let people know about the changes that have been made and what we were working on in Healthy Villages. So as you all know, my desire is to heal the world one strategy at a time. All the time, consistent. That goal has been consistent. But the thing about it is also the reminder to meet people where they are. And so as I am looking at the world and where we are and what does that look like, it was a reminder that maybe I couldn't do the things that I desired to do right away. So I wanted to start with simply starting in the workplace. So y'all know my love of organizational development. And so I wanted to solely focus on creating, not solely, but to work on creating safe spaces and starting in the workplace. So I talk about healthy environments. Hey, Veronica and Honeydew, thanks for joining in. And wanted to talk about the need for that, and which I still do and still love. So if you go onto that particular website, you would get, you'll see blogs on, how to move from a toxic work environment to a healthy one, how to really look at what healing and support look like in the workplace. And the reality is that we need that across the board. And as many of you know, I have taken a journey around the world and have lived now in 2 countries while visiting many others. And it has definitely given me insight into really tapping in. Y'all know that's my word, tapping in so you don't tap out, but tapping in on an area that is very divine and really true for me. And that is really making sure that people are walking in their power. And so a while ago, I sent out an email and I wanted to kind of hone in on some of that asked, are you addicted to pain? And particularly in leadership, which is the area that I'm focusing in on now, which was a part of org development, but now I'm very intentional. We know about intentions, right? So I'm intentional about realizing, what the needs are for leaders. And as you all know, I help leaders do what? Make their big goal happen. When I say big, I'm talking about that bridge to your irrefutable greatness, the thing that is stopping you from that one place that you desire to be. But sometimes we have to have a certain experience that will propel us to where we want to go. So for me, it was making that choice to move overseas. So once I did that, what happened? I've now this week, today was this morning, pushed the send button on the final edit document where I'll be featured in a Thai magazine in Thailand. I'm sitting up here talking about I'm a global citizen. I want to have a global impact. And now it's actually happening. And that wouldn't have happened had I not put myself in that position. But the thing is, oftentimes we give pain so much credit. We're like, oh, well, you don't know my story. You don't know what I'm going through. And I was like, just in case you forget what pain really is, because we become so tolerable to it, I had put in an email a few things. I wanted to remind us of some of that. So I say, why is it that no matter how hard I try, I still feel like I'm not getting as far ahead as I would like? I want my department to be better throughout our organization as we work really hard. We work really hard. You know how many people really give themselves a lot of credit to say, oh, I'm working my butt off. But are we working smarter? Are we strategic in the way that we are working and living? I wish people would actually listen to me, hear what I'm talking about. I want to be appreciated for my skills more as I know that I'm good. That is pain. Oftentimes, some people are like, oh, they just complaining. But that literally is a part of you on the inside that is dying. Literally. I love there's this article before that I found that was called How to Not Die. And it talked about coping skills and stress management, how we don't realize that that is what happened. And for me, my pain was chest pain. I was in a very high power position and was literally given just chest pains, okay, am I going to have a stroke today? And I had gotten so used to it that it became my norm. So instead of seeking out help and doing what was necessary to get the support that I needed, I would instead go and get my little high-priced sushi from Oya that doesn't exist in DC anymore. But for me, that was my remedy. And so for what I am suggesting now is that you all get the right kind of power. So when I'm talking about power, I'm talking about the power to make the decision to show up and show out, where you do not neglect any aspect of your life. So when you see yourself as a multidimensional person, we talked about that through the 8 days of power. So where you're honoring all of who you are, and when you have made a decision to really walk in alignment with your passion and your purpose. And a lot of times people haven't taken that time to do that work. So I've always talked about tapping in before you, so you don't tap out. But I realized a lot before we get to the place of tapping in, because people are walking in their greatness and they're overwhelmed, we got to even get to the point of getting to that space. So that is why I took because there's going to be a series. It's called The Powerful Leader Within. Some of you have seen me using the hashtag on social media or talking about it, here and there throughout the emails. So when I'm talking about the powerful leader within, is all of the things that you need to walk in your ultimate power are already inside of you. We just need to make sure we're using strategies to bring it out. We're giving you the experience that you need to bring it out. That we're helping you around mindset to shift so that you can really see that you have that power. And, we talk about the election, and a lot of people are very stressed out and pained by a lot of different things, and other people are celebrating. And my thing is, as I told you all before, that there is nothing to fear if you believe that you will win. And because I know that I am finally in a place where I am hearing my voice and listening to it and doing the things that are in honor of who I am and who I am becoming, then I have nothing to fear. So when you do that, I want you all to have that opportunity too. So it is why I created the 31 Days of Power. And I am so excited. And it literally, as it says, we are creating a place where leaders can remove the barriers so that you can thrive. It's that simple. It's really getting that place for you to walk in your power. And there will be activities. There's going to be different things. So every single day you'll get an email, and you will. There's a private community, Facebook community, for you to be a part of as well, that you don't necessarily have to use. And you're getting the ebook all included it's going to be $31 for 31 days. But until December 21st, I am offering it for $20.17 because there's no excuse. This is my gift in saying I know that this is worth so much more, but I want to make sure that there's an opportunity where people are able to get what they need. Because no longer do we need to be sitting up here tolerating pain. It's not acceptable and it's not okay. Hey, Mom Linda, thanks for joining in. And so we want to make sure that we get to a place where we're like, no, I'm deserving of peace. I'm deserving of love and joy. So we talk about leading with vulnerability and joy. Sometimes we don't know what joy feels like. We know what a little bit of happiness and a little bit of fun, but really getting to that place where you have joy from the inside. I love on Eat, Pray, Love when he said, you got to learn how to smile with your liver. And until you learn how to smile with your liver, then you ain't experienced joy. So I want to help you to get to that place. So for 31 days, as I said, you will get an email notification every single day reminding you of the power task of the day. And you will also receive in the Facebook group, there'll be memes, there'll be discussions. I'll hop in every now and again. For those who have already signed up, I'm so excited. They actually already got a little extra special gift that I didn't tell you about. So it's just like those little things, because I'm excited. I mean, it's just, I think that this is a brilliant way to start the year. So the challenge starts on January 1st. And again, it's at your own pace. So some people may say, oh, well, I don't have the time right now. It's not a good season. Even if you go ahead and take advantage of the discount, then you are able, it's coming to your email. So you'll have everything that you need. You'll have the ebook and you can do it on your own time. But I also just want to emphasize the importance of doing it together. I love the African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So we can get further in where we are because we are able to identify, oh, I'm not the only person who's going through that. Ooh, that person was able to have that kind of conversation and be okay with it. So it kind of stretches us to walk into new territory and to expose certain things of ourselves, but then also to get quiet and to have conversation to the point where we can learn and hear our own voice. So whatever it is for you, I hope that you join us. Again, 31 Days of Power. If you want to give somebody a Christmas gift, Kwanzaa gift, Hanukkah gift, this is the type of gift that you want to give them, because power is the medicine of choice. It's the thing that I think will help us get there. And I'm not just talking about an egotistical power. I'm talking about the kind of power that I talked about earlier, where you're walking in alignment with who you are, who you have the potential to be, and who you were called to be. So again, I'm Dr. Angela Shuttlesworth, CEO and founder of Healthy Villages, where we are here to heal the world, one strategy at a time. And I'm here to help leaders take that step in accomplishing that big goal, the bridge to their irrefutable greatness. If anytime you have any questions, I want you to feel free to come on to www.Be.Lead.Grow.com and to join the challenge. The link is in the description. It's www.Be.Lead.Grow.com/31 days of power. Because every day you're going to get more and more power. Those activities, when I tell you I'm so excited, like I was sitting there writing like, yes, I can't wait to hear and see what's been going on, and I can't wait to see your videos in the group. I just am excited about the road ahead. So again, I personally welcome you and look forward to the opportunity. $20.17. Come on, people. Go ahead and make it happen. And I will talk to you all soon. Hey, Mama Linda, love you. And thanks for joining in live. And I am sending a huge hug and love to those who will be seeing this either through email and or seeing the video later today. Take care.